You've had a lot of drinks.
So, Wynns Cabernet is a significant chapter of the Australian wine story, as you probably know, with a 60-year heritage next year that will line up with great excitement. And it's our responsibility to interrogate every aspect of the growing and making of these wines to inform the future.
So we've listed a few of the areas that we're interested in to do with Cabernet Sauvignon. The first one is heritage vine selection. We've been working on that for 2 decades now, and so that's to do with working on some of our original plantings of Cabernet and Shiraz, mainly from the 50s and 60s. They're really important vineyards that have their own unique flavours. So it's been important for us to tease that out and select the right ones for this project and then coax them out to be selected for the next wave of plantings within Coonawarra. And that sits alongside new clones that we're bringing into the area and known clones that we've tested over 20 years as well. It's important to have all of those things going on in Coonawarra for Cabernet going forward into the future.
And with many of these single vineyard wines that we've been bottling since 2001, it's understanding the terroir and character of these vineyards. So Coonawarra's flat until it's not, and of course small elevation changes in soil depth have a profound impact on quality and style, and it's up to us to understand what those impacts are and understand what we can do with a background of climate change and new knowledge that we're including what we're hearing about tonight.
So the single vineyard wines which we've started are often from the vineyards that we're using for the heritage vine selection work as well, so those two tie in. And then the next thing is sharing analysis, flavour and compound analysis that we've done, starting with the 50 vintages of Cabernet that we shared a number of years ago. We got the whole set of Wynns Black Label Cabernets tasted and tested and shared that, and it's been used in quite a lot of work with the AWRI. We've then supplied supplementary samples, not of every vintage, but of various pointers within the decades to further the tannin work that's been done. And we've got 60 vintages of Cabernet coming up for tasting next year, and looking forward to furthering that work again. So that's work that's been available to really tease out the nature of ageing of Australian wine, as seen from one winery with essentially an unchanged set of vineyards over that time. So you're seeing a lot of history and a lot of changes in that time, but through the lens of one winery. Oh, and then I'm doing the next one, that's right. Which is about microbes, investigating microbes, and in particular malolactic fermentation has been an area that we've collaborated for a long time at Wynns. Going back nearly 15 years, we've collaborated with formal trials with the AWRI on Malo. That was great work that then helped us to do our own internal trials. We used that as a springboard for our own work, some of which we shared at the Tech Conference in Sydney 3 years ago. And that was a great Malo trial, but actually what was resonated the most with winemakers out of that was the work on nutrition and amino acid testing that we did. And that aspect of our trials has actually been what we've had the most inquiries back from colleagues.
Yes, and all the work that we've done and telling this story internationally, which is really important for people to realise that it's not just all about being New World. We have these heritage labels and old vines and old soils and what we can learn. The sharing of that is certainly important to Australia and significant for us. But the collaboration that we've done, of course, with each other and with our wine community in Coonawarra and all our peers in Australia, the research agencies and school groups, it's been amazing. And I'm always so delighted that there's such affection for this old label and what we need to do for the future to preserve that. And we're hosting the Napa Valley Grape Growers, by way of example, next February in Coonawarra. So the collaborative aspect of all this is truly the delight of it all. So many thanks.